Hello everybody, Gregory Allen Bailey here. In today's episode, I will be reviewing Rollcage for the PS1. The first aspect of this game is definitely the music. This is the kind of music I imagine robots have sex to. The game has three different modes. It has a useless practice mode, it has a two-player split screen mode, there's a time attack mode, and the meat and potatoes of this game is the championship mode, which is basically the story mode. In it, you'll race in three different leagues on three difficulty settings, and you can choose from a variety of four-wheelers that vary by top speed, strength, acceleration, and tire grip. And these vehicles are very odd looking. I've never seen vehicle design like this in a game. The wheels are literally like a third of the size of the cars, and they're so small. You literally have like no room to even scratch your nutsack in these cars. And here's the first race of the championship mode. And what makes this game unique from most racing games out there is you can pick up items as you drive. And you can pick up missiles, and you use them as projectiles to damage or slow down your opponents in the races. You can pick up turbos, much like in Hot Wheels Turbo Racing, only there's much less of the turbos to be picked up in this game. It's a futuristic-like game, almost like it's set in the Bicentennial Man movies setting. It's a unique take on the racing video game genre. These cars are just so cool looking in this game. I could just imagine taking a girl out on a date in one of these cars and rolling up into her driveway. It would be so cool. I'd be the coolest guy in town. Could roll up into one of them outdoor drive-through theaters, watch a movie, put my hand on her kneecap, and we'd just cruise the interstate. And maybe if I was lucky, I'd give her a peek at my wiener. The game only seems to have like 4 different tracks in reality. While it does technically have more tracks, they're basically the same tracks rehashed, with each different set of races you do in the championship mode. The tracks get a little longer, but they're the same looking areas, just a little bit switched up, a little bit changed up, but they are added to be more lengthy. They seem to be lengthier tracks. This game is nothing but a budget racer. This is a budget racing game, but it's a good budget racing game. You know, just because a game is a budget title doesn't necessarily mean it's, you know, already etched in as a bad game. This is not a bad game. You know, the programming isn't bad. It's just nothing special. It does do some things that a lot of racing games don't do. For instance, you can drive on the walls, and you can drive on the ceilings of some of these caves in some of these tracks, and you can destruct some of your environments on some of these tracks in this game. The game has fairly consistent frame rate, but some pop-up is evident, and the textures look really washed out. But the game's music, however, is just fantastic. It has tracks by Fatboy Slim, Aphrodite, Easy Rollers, and more. The soundtrack isn't quite as good as Wipeout for the PS1, but it's not far off either. The worst thing about this game is definitely the controls at high speeds. It's easy to spin out and flip out in this game, and getting back on track can be a chore at times. When you're going at very high speeds, the slightest turn or bump will completely turn you around, and it will hurt you in some of these races. So yeah, that's the review. This is a subpar racing game. It's in the upper echelon of budget title racing games, if that means anything. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for your viewership, please subscribe, and goodbye, my friends.